Hi everybody, I am Cookie Dough and welcome back to another episode of our Europa Universalis 5 Let's Play as Poland, where we have been doing pretty well. Judging by the size of us, we do have the majority of land that we need here. We're actually quite close to even forming Poland-Lithuania. We only do need 15 more locations, which should be done pretty soon. We can just do it. Actually, yeah, this is only territories owned directly by us. So if we were to annex a couple of our subjects, maybe 2 or 3 of them, depending on the size, we would be able to easily get to form Poland-Lithuania, which I definitely will do. The one thing, we do have the Hanseatic League just absolutely going nuts here. What we do need to do is kind of convert some more of our population, especially in our subjects here, because most of them are removing up here. So we do need to get them converted. We do have some removing land here that we need to convert. The majority of it is probably Catholic. It's a decent amount, at least the stuff that we own. There's still stuff that is not Catholic. We will have to go ahead and convert that. A big chunk Orthodox over here, which hopefully that will kind of take care of itself, I hope. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be releasing any subjects here. Maybe I should. Maybe that's probably the smarter idea to do. But for now, we will stay as is. I do want to focus. We will definitely have some more wars. We do have in a few years some of our truces expiring. So we will probably have some wars. But I think most of those wars will be concerning of getting money versus taking land. We'll probably take some land, but mostly trying to concentrate on taking as much money as possible so that we can grow our economy, grow our kind of power base, including in soldiers. We don't have that much manpower. We do have armories coming up soon here. Building up quite a lot more towns. I mean, we did a decent enough job, including with some of our subjects. But yeah, creating more towns right around here, around our capital, just consolidating our power, getting our economy going, and starting to think how we can notch Bohemia down somehow, if possible. I do still control the land out here that I have taken right here. Probably would be the smartest thing to do to actually go ahead and release a subject in here. The historic subject here. Okay, no, that's not what we want to do. So we could do a custom subject in here. Obviously, we can't do it now because we are helping, in air quotes, the Bohemians, but we will probably stop doing that at some point. Unfortunately, we don't have much option because a lot of people do hate us or have us rivaled. So we will see what we can do, especially in our immediate vicinity. I don't know who a good ally would be. Maybe the Novgorodians. Austria, if they would stop getting their butts kicked by Bohemia, which I think Bohemia is still part of, or they are, yeah, they are the Holy Roman Emperor, so they will be strong. I would like to get possibly an alliance with the French. Would help us. Okay, we can do that. So you know what? We will go ahead and get an alliance with the French, and then try to stay away from the Bohemians, which we will probably not heed the call next time. Even though I don't think they will really need our call or our help, since we have not helped them once yet yet they have absolutely murdered everyone around. But yeah, that's kind of just a little bit of a summarization of what's happened so far and what I'm planning to do. Hopefully it'll work out. But yeah, as soon as some other update comes, I will let you guys know. Alrighty, we have a very, very interesting update happening right now. Well, I was about to make an update anyways, but then as the month turned over, we did get the plight of the Hussite faith pop up here. And, well, we are allied to the Bohemians for now. We can either... well, let's read the flavor text. A battered messenger has made his way into our court. He brings word of the Papal State's vile crusade against Bohemia. Tales of brutality, scorched earth, and relentless fighting have flooded the streets of soldiers and peasants clash alike. The messenger sings the praise of the bond our two nations hold, that of brothers, as he requests we come to their aid of his bloodied people. Bohemia calls for aid. Again, since we are allied to them, I should have actually canceled my alliance with them sooner if I knew this was going to be the case. But we can either just, yeah, Poland will answer, muster the troops. It's actually pretty good. We gain, or Bohemia gains opinion of us. We join the war. We gain 20 prestige and 20 stability, which is absolutely huge. Or this is unwise, which we lose 7 stability and lose 10 legitimacy. And legitimacy is a very, very fickle thing for us right now. But I think I will decline. Main thing is I do want Bohemia to get taken down a notch here. They have been snaking their way throughout the HRE. Look what they did to Austria. Austria used to have all of this coming all the way down to northern Dalmatia here. But now there's nothing. They released every single country. Styria, there's Upper Carnolia, northern Dalmatia, all of these countries that were released by them. And plus, I do have my sights on the Silesian areas because they're very, very rich. Okay, they do have some very nice things, including more silver, more lead, gold, more gold. One thing that they don't have tin is just all the way over here, but that's fine. We can take that easily from the Hungarians. So that's one thing I do want to take them down a notch. So I will put that's unwise, even though it does hurt me quite a lot than it's already been hurting me. So as you can see, we are in 2 wars. Well, the one war I started, which was against Hilich, Volhynia, and Kiev. Volhynia, we already peaced out. We just got some money. The second war is against the English. No. We ended up getting an alliance with the French. So we do have at least a nice, good ally. And I'm hoping we don't have to worry about the Bohemians, especially now that they're going to have some trouble on their hands. So I will be peacing out. First things first, let's peace out Kiev. I did have a peace deal in mind. We'll take a bunch of money, take some more reps as always, and we will release these 3 countries in here. I'm wondering if somebody else will maybe take these countries, but I will still release them, at least maybe a little. Or do I not release them? You know what? Maybe I don't release them. And I just do like a humiliate. Hold on. Do these guys have... They don't. Doesn't seem like they have any sort of... Well, if they had cores, they would have been listed under there. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take that land right now. Who are you allied to? I'm not too scared about these guys, so yeah, I don't think I do care about any of the other stuff. The one thing we could do is huh, that's interesting. Okay, I don't want to do that just yet. Anyways, this will be the piece with these guys. Now we'll go ahead and do that. The reason why I ended up changing my mind on releasing these states, we already have them rivaling us, so it's easy for us to get a CB on them. So we will do wait on that. For Heilig, though, we will take a couple of provinces. Obviously, take the money. Okay. Let me see if a month passes by. By when do we have to answer this? By my 2nd. Okay. Oh my god, we actually ended up... I kind of want to rewind time here. Yeah. I will, because I don't want to heed this call. Okay, sorry about this. We are going to go back to this autosave. Unfortunately, we will have the same event and everything pop up. Because my whole intention was to actually completely not get into this confrontation. Hopefully, the coalition against the Hussites will win. Okay, we do have to get unpaused. There we go. So, we will still go ahead and do this. We'll answer later. We'll go in here. Kiev. We'll take you. All of that. Do that and humiliate. So, that's the Kiev thing. Thank you very much. And then Heilig, of course, money, war reparations, and then take the maps and humiliate. And that's basically it, I believe, that I had from here. Oh no, I did want to take this. Actually, we'll take 1 notch less money. There we go. So this will be the peace deal in here. Yeah, that is all fine and dandy. Okay, there we go. One thing that... Wait a minute, why did we not... Oh, because these guys probably did most of the work in Kiev, so we didn't really take that much money from Kiev. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if it did like in EU4, a breakdown of how much money each of the allies gets. That would be very nice. Unfortunately, it did not do that for this, or it does not do that just yet for this. Okay, we can heed the call, but like I said, we will not do that. They will be dealing with quite a lot of people here. And I will say no thank you. Yeah, they have lots of favors. I will say no thank you. They lost opinion. We do get a truce and we lose our lines. That is a-okay. I think we can deal with everyone around here by ourselves. The only thing is we are very, very strapped for cash. I think one of the biggest things is this stupid disaster still. The equilibrium is horrendous. The monthly legitimacy just makes us lose that much more money, even though I have been having a cabinet member on that constantly. Oh man, yeah, we definitely need to get out of this. I was wondering if I just push through this. Well, let's max it out for now. Yeah, because the burgers are, what, just under 20%. I think they should be able to get to 26 once we have 50 plutocracy. Because that will give them 25%. That actually might not do it. Yeah, that's not going to give them 5. That might be an issue. Okay, we will see what happens on that front. But for now, I do want to go ahead and see and build up a couple of things. Okay, we may have just received a very, very good opportunity right now. With this whole Hussite thing, because we could go ahead, the Pope is calling us to arms. So we create an alliance with the Papal States, which most likely they will just call us in. Or if we don't, then we lose some satisfaction for our state and some religious influence. The religious influence I'm not really that much worried about, but I think this might be a really, really good opportunity, because especially looking at Bohemia, they're at war against some very powerful people, including Hungary, Naples, the Papal State, and a bunch of these smaller HRE members. Like, for example, if you go here, it's basically 2-1. And obviously Bohemia has the majority of the troops. I think this is a really, really good opportunity for us. You know what? Let's do it. To arms. Let's see. So now let's see if these guys will call us in. Most likely they will. Yeah, let's auto-decline that. We don't need to give them... don't need to give them that. Oh my goodness. I have been getting some horrible events since I started this recording. So in the last, whatever, it was 1401, I believe. In the last 8 years, I've gotten bad event after bad event after bad event. We've gotten 2 related to this disaster, 2 back-to-back, actually no, 3 in a row events that ended up losing us 50, well, either 50 or 20% on either of these, and then passing one of them a ridiculous freaking a privilege. I did end up passing a privilege for the burgers. If I can see, I believe it's this one. No. Where is what we passed? Yeah, this one here. Control over monetary policies. So we're taxing them less, but we can actually increase the monthly inflation, or we can increase the inflation of our coinage a little bit by not actually going into malice, plus some innovativeness. But again, that doesn't matter too much for us, because we're already as much as we can be. Okay. Then plus now we have more things here. Now they want us to build a castle in here for 51 ducats, or we lose control on a bunch of these regions, which I don't want to lose the control, so I have to build a castle here. But I will actually cancel it, don't care, because we already have one in here that I don't need. I'm going to delete it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna be well, if the Pope does call us in, we will be going to war against the Bohemians. But for now, I will just keep my head down and again try to just mainly get our economy going, because again, I couldn't. We're basically stuck at the same amount of tax base. In 8 years, I could not do anything because I believe it's still mostly to do with the stupid disaster. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and I will, as always, I will keep you guys updated. Alrighty, got another little quick update after a quick war. Nothing too crazy, we're just going into war against Lithuania. We will be annexing most of it. We will just hope that Polotsk, because they are in war against Polotsk as well, that they will go ahead and get this little appendage here. We don't need it, we'll come back and beat Polotsk up about that. But first things first, we will piece out Heilich. We will go ahead and take out just a bunch of money. The regular war reparations. We'll have them break their alliance with Wallachia. No need to get Wallachia involved in any of these wars. Maybe even have them, because they're far away, break their alliance with Serbia as well. Money, war reps, all of that good stuff. So we will go ahead and do that with them. We got some nice money. Then we will go ahead and piece out Mr. Lithuania here. And like I said, we will be annexing most of it. This little tiny appendage here we will leave for Polotsk to go ahead and do that. We do get a decent amount of antagonism here, but I think that should be fine. Uptia, we are completely annexing them. Lithuania will basically be annexed anyways. Pasvalis here. Pasvalis. They are a rebellion, I believe, against Riga, Lithuania. Polotsk, not even going to come in. Volhynia, maybe. Yeah, this is all nothing. They have a very small amount of money, but we will go ahead and do that. Thank you very much. Ah, man, this disaster is absolutely kicking my butt, and even though I am wanting to get the burghers to go ahead and get over 26 power, but I don't think we will be able to get them to that point. Even if they do go, even if you do go at 50 plutocracy, because right now we are at 23 plutocracy right now. And we still, and they don't have enough power. I feel like we have to revoke some privileges from the nobles, but that's not quite possible because that would cost us over 100. Oh my God, 100. What is this called again? Stability. Jesus, I am so pissed off about this. I thought this was going to be a pretty easy disaster to deal with, but that is definitely not the case. Alrighty, we got another quick warring update here. That's what's really been only happening in this episode so far that we've been doing. So we will be piecing out real quick here with Kiev, Moldova, and Volhynia. We already pieced out with Heilich. We took just this little tiny piece of this location here because it's part of this state that we will be taking. We also pieced out Chernihiv, which we were in a war with. So we gave back all of the cores to Minsk that we released here. We have quite a lot of subjects now around here in the Lithuanian area, which is not the greatest thing because we are definitely going back into decentralization. I did all the work to go into centralization, but you know what? Now I'm just gonna be going ahead and doing this. And as you can see from this screen here, we are at 60 plutocracy. Unfortunately, though, that does not give the burghers enough satisfaction or power. Not satisfaction. It does not give them enough power here to be able to finish this stupid disaster. We still need another 6% power for them, but I am not too sure how to get to that point. Unless I give them even more privileges, which they already have quite a few privileges, or revoking a privilege or two from the nobles, which, I mean, it's gonna be just ridiculously expensive to do. One thing I would like to remove from them is, I think this one, yeah, land rights. It is absolutely ridiculous because it gives them plus 75% power. So if we could get rid of this, it would be great. I am hoping we can get a nice little parliament action in another 10 months to be able to get this going, but we will see what happens on that front. But for now, let's peace out. So Kiev first. We will just literally take some money, take war reps, and do all of that good stuff. Not going to be taking any land from them. That's fine. We'll go ahead and peace out. We have a good amount of money right now. These guys, we will get them disbanded here in a second. And Volhynia, we will be taking some land. Probably not a smart thing to do because still most of this land down here is not integrated or anything like that. Plus it's wrong religion. But you know what? How can I resist taking land? I mean, it is EU5 after all. So all of that is fine indeed. We'll humiliate them as well. Nothing else we can do. Yeah, that is all I'm going to do for now. We will suffer some more antagonism, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's Heilich, these guys, Volhynia, yeah, don't care about any of them. So we will go ahead and do get that pieced out. You guys, please do get disbanded. And what I've noticed in this war, it was a very, very rough war. I mean, we lost quite a lot of our levies, which we will not be, or I will try not to use them anymore, or at least in a very, very limited fashion. Okay, we already disbanded all levies. I don't know where those 15 guys were. But what we will do is start to build up our own military finally. What I do want to do is get a couple of heavy infantry first and foremost. I'll get one in here, one in Krakow here. We'll do those. We will build up some more things, and also I did create a Dansk market. So we now have two markets in our land. We have Dansk or Gdansk and the Krakow market, which are about a similar value. I also wouldn't mind getting another market somewhere up in here. So maybe getting a town created somewhere in here. The thing is, maybe in here. You know what? I think this is a really good spot in here. We also, what happened, we did get a Polesian accepted because we ended up getting their opinion up of us, which is absolutely fantastic. So now we do have the Polesian people, which we will go ahead and integrate a bunch of this Polesian stuff in here, which we do still have a decent amount to integrate. We will do that. We will go ahead and start annexing these guys here. These lands up here are getting their religious conversions to Catholic, which is absolutely amazing. As soon as these guys get a little more Catholic, we will get them integrated as well, because they are already our culture. Yeah, Lesser Polish is dominant everywhere else. We did integrate Warmia here, so now Upper Prussia is next. We will get all of this land within our grasp. And maybe once we reduce a few more of our vassals, we will go ahead and get some more vassals taken down out here, and or once we integrate some of these vassals, we'll release some more in the south, but for now we'll do that. Alrighty, just a mere year and a half or so later from my last update, we finally are rid of the stupid disaster we've been under for, I want to say, almost 50 years, maybe even a little more, around, let's call it around 50-ish years. The crown has triumphed. For few expected the crown to come out unscathed through the ordeal. However, against all odds and in the dramatic twist of events, King Kazimierz IV Piast has not only staved off the influence of the nobles and burghers, but also restored faith in our central authority, ushering in a new era for Poland and her people. So at last, we will get a couple of good things for this. We do get supremacy of the crown for 20 years, which gives us crown power 20%, a change policy cost about 13 minus 13%, and monthly progress to centralization 0.04, which is nice. We do revoke for free Auxilium et Concilium, which this is not a terrible privilege for the nobles, but at least it is 50% of their power and gives them no satisfaction. Fortification licenses, also 25% power and 0 satisfaction for them either. And royal marriage rights does give them 5% satisfactory equilibrium, but also gives them 50% estate power. None of these ones, these two I'm glad to get rid of. This one is okay. I have been using levies for my fights mostly as of now, but I think it is time to go away from that, especially because I did get some soldiers here, men-at-arms and a couple of heavy cavalry. We will be increasing that a little more. Unfortunately, stupid winter is giving me attrition. Yeah, normal winter is giving me attrition, which does suck. I don't know where to keep my troops. This will always be an issue up north here. Bohemia is having some troubles against Hungary, eh? Who are you? Okay, I think this may be a good time for us to go ahead and maybe even start going to war against the Bohemians. The only thing is the Bohemians, I think, are still, or maybe they're not. No, there's a power struggle, so they don't have a Holy Roman Emperor just yet. Okay, we will deal with that in a little bit. So, Triumph of the Crown, we will go ahead and do that. Let's have a month pass to see what the total crown power we will end. We are at the 40% right now. This is a small little war that we were called in by the French, which also we will be able to get money from them soon, and quite a good amount of money at that. So at the end of the month, we have 45% crown power. I wonder, do I... Oh my god, they only have 3 privileges. Huh, I wonder, maybe I'll give them... I would like to revoke this here as well. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Maybe revoking one of these ones from the burghers might be good as well. I will have to think about this. I'll have to go through all the privileges, see what we may want to keep, what we may want to get rid of. Most of them are actually somewhat decent for the burghers. I may not want to get rid of them at all. Maybe this formal guilds it's not that great to have. It just gives me plutocracy. I don't really care about going to plutocracy right now. For all I care, we could go back to aristocracy. It does give me discipline, and it gives me, well, expected cost of court does go up. That sucks, but the possible nobles in town is going to be pretty good. This gives me expected cost of court to go down. Okay. I think we're pretty in a good spot right now once that we don't have this this disaster anymore. I think we will be, yeah, look at this. We're taxing these guys 50 now, which is going to be great. Hopefully we'll be able to tax the commoners a little more as well. Right now it says it's only 30%, but I think after a few months we should be able to get the maximum tax out of them. Okay, I think this is a great spot to end this run here. I have been doing some upgrades to our economy. I am integrating Upper Prussia. We will be going to war against the Silesian clans here, which I actually forgot that in one of my updates this episode that this was Silesia here. So we will be going into Silesia here. And obviously we will try to deal with these guys here to have them get annexed at some point. Actually, Courland, you could be a good candidate to enforce culture. There we go. So Courland, you will go ahead and get your culture converted to Lesser Polish. That will be nice. Polesian is in here now. Once we do get the nobles here a little, because we are doing this. Actually, we don't need to do this anymore. I had to spend a ton of money, actually. I just realized I had to get my heir into the cabinet and make him the head of cabinet for 100 or 300 ducats, which is insane amounts. But you, even though you're kind of crap at it, you will go ahead and integrate Pinsk here. That will be fine. Finish integrating that since we do have those guys. And this guy could possibly go away and usher in this guy. Yeah, he's 36. He has some great stats. Yeah, you will go ahead and get this guy. I know it's going to cost me some stability, but that's fine. You go in there. We'll appease the states here for now. And yeah, I think we're in a great spot here at the moment. We're almost on the cusp of a new age. We do have still a bunch of stuff to go through. We just finished all of the meritocracy stuff, which is nice. And we are now getting into the banking side of things. So now once we get banking, we'll get minting threshold, we'll get counting houses, we'll get bureaucracy laws, pop promotion speed, encourage urbanization, which will be great. Maybe some more things I will queue up in here, including tax efficiency, which is going to be great. This is our Polish thing. So within probably the next 50 years, I think it's been very slow going for our economy, but I think in the next probably 50 years we will go quite a bit explosive on our economy, and I'm hoping so indeed. But yeah, for now, thanks a lot for coming and watching another episode, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.